Well, now I'm gonna have to go on in line and look up what Quebec's federal and state tax rate are. That's a interesting little addition there, EA. Let's see, anything else crazy in here? No. So let's let me I didn't plan on doing this, but let's go do some research. Yo, what's up, guys? MattWic here. We are back with our very first video in NHL 25, and it is going to be with our testing the draft franchise, the Quebec Roy's Repêchage. I hope I'm saying that right. I got the name from ChatGPT, translated DraftKings to French. Had to shorten it down so I could fit it in the 15 characters, but yeah, we're gonna go with that. So any French Canadians, any French speakers, let me know how my pronunciation on that is and if I need to change it, or if ChatGPT lied to me and that's not actually how you say it. But boys, let's get into this expansion draft. We do have all the teams here to pick from. Utah is even included in this for some reason. I thought I put the exclude thing on, but I guess that still includes them. So let's go through. We're going to find some young talent, hopefully, that has been left unprotected here. So let's take a look. Jan Mysak. I know it's Misak. I think it is, at least, here in the for the Anaheim pick. I think, though, let's see. What about goalies? Who do they have for goalies? 83 or 80 overall Lucas Dostal. That might not be actually too bad of a pick. I'm going to try to go for everybody younger than like 25. That way it kind of still fits the theme that we're trying to come from, a young team trying to come up. And I'm going to go ahead actually and take Benoit Olivier Giroux, however you say that. 24 years old, 78 overall. Not a bad pick there, especially too because of the French-Canadian sounding name, so we're going to go ahead and grab him. Alec Regula would be a very nice pick here for us from Boston. Let's take a look goalies-wise. Yeah, nobody here that I'd really want, so let's go ahead and grab Regula. Guys, let me know as well. Are you excited for NHL 25? So far, messing around with it. I know you have that clip there. Ooh, we're definitely going to be taking Henry Jokiharju here. But I know that clip I left in the beginning. Ooh, actually, Matthias Samuelsson. He's always someone that I'm a big fan of. That for the creating a team, you have to set their federal and state tax rates. Interesting little addition there. We're gonna go Kevin Ball here. I just like the size, 6'6". Let me just double check, make sure they don't have any goalies that I'd want. They do not, so let's go ahead and grab him. Stacking up that defensive core for sure there. 3 massive bodies. But yeah, I thought that was a little interesting there that you're able to do the federal tax rate, so I had to look up what the Quebec federal and state tax rates were, so hopefully I set those right. I think it was like 14 and 26%, so I don't really know if that's right. Like I said, I just did a quick Google search, so hopefully I got that good. And hopefully it's not... ooh, Kochetkov, hell yeah, 86 overall, medium elite, 24 years of age. Hopefully it doesn't hinder us too much in free agency, but I do like that they added that in there. It is a cool little thing to do with your teams there to have stuff like that included. But let's grab Mackenzie Entwistle here. We need some wingers. And guys, let me know what you think of this expansion draft. Obviously, we'll do the real draft after this one and see if we can pick up some studs. Let's see, goalies here. Anunen, why not? Get on my team. There we go. We got our goalies set pretty much for the NHL level, at least. Bachfist here is probably going to be our pick. 82 overall, 23 years of age. That's not too bad there. And I think he's an offensive defenseman. Yes, he is. So that should be interesting. I can't remember what was the name. It was like our minor league AHL team was Quebec City, like Juniors Repay or something like that. Easy pick there with Thomas Harley. Had to shorten it down, like I said, that 15 characters, so I asked ChatGPT to shorten that up for me a little bit, and that is what I got. But let me know, is that correct? Because you don't always want to trust everything you see on the internet or from little search engines like that. I got a couple different responses from some different translators, so it was interesting to say the least. But I am excited for NHL 25. I think so far the menus look pretty cool. Everything seems pretty snappy, which is nice. Ooh, Lindell, hell yeah, get on my team there too. And there's actually some good talent here. I'm surprised at what we're able to be picking up. So Kaliev as well. That's going to be a nice sniper winger for the top 6. Don't really know how successful we'll be in the first year. I mean, as you can see, the overalls on some of these players really aren't the best in terms of what we're getting talent-wise. But, hey, I've been surprised before with this. Ooh, do I take Marc-Andre Fleury just to have him, just because Marc-Andre Fleury? Yes, I'm going to do that. just because I want him on the team. I think it'd be fun for him to start with another expansion franchise. And as a Pittsburgh Penguins fan and Pittsburgh native, that is someone that is very near and dear to my heart. Jacob Perreault, we'll go ahead and take him as well. We need some wingers. We're pretty stacked up on forward or defensemen right now. So let's see, what are we going to get here from the Nashville Predators? I like this guy right here. Yeah, let's go with that. We need some Finns on the team, get them stacked up, get that interest overseas in the team. Nolan Foote, I mean, that seems like a pretty obvious pick for me right there. No potentials that I really care for. I mean, this guy top 6, but 73 overall at 23 years of age. I'll go ahead and take Foote. The New York Islanders are up next. Who are we going to rob from them? I mean, Romanov looks like a nice pick. I do love him. Love the name. He played like a beast. Ooh, Keandre Miller again, too. So we're going to be stacked on defense, but I don't know. Ooh, Schneider's younger. Cooley, do we take a forward? Capo Caco's got that low elite potential. Really going to be struggling to hit the cap floor here, I feel like, with this team. So we'll see how that works out. Keandre Miller would be nice. 3 years left on a $3.8 million deal for an 86 overall defenseman. That is pretty good, but we are pretty stacked at defense right now, which always seems to be the case when you do these expansion franchises. But we could always trade him for more picks. That is something definitely that we can do. Ridley Gregg, I'll take him. Youngest guy, pretty high overall as well. Who else do we have here? Travis Sanheim. We don't need any more defensemen. Forrester, we need forwards, and that's an NHL forward. Pittsburgh Penguins, who are you going to be giving us? Let's see, who am I going to rob from my hometown team? Ponomarev, Ludwig, Sam Poulin. Jeez, the organization. Not a ton going on here for the Pens. This is probably going to be one of the tougher picks. What do they have in terms of goalies? Is Blomqvist available? Ooh, he is. Medium starter, 71 overall, 22 years of age. Let's grab him for the future. That could be a nice little pick there. Love the pick as well. That dude's neck is long. Didn't have a very good first game in the preseason, but hopefully he bounces back from that one, getting roasted by the Buffalo Sabres. Let me know, guys, also, too, how your teams are doing so far in the preseason. Is there hope for you to make the playoffs and hopefully win a Stanley Cup? As a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, I'm a little optimistic. It's gonna be interesting to see what Carlson does this year. He's already off on a bad start, being day-to-day injured. Who knows what happened to him? Not coming to camp healthy, so that is a little bit disappointing. Who do we want here from the St. Louis Blues? McJing. That's a hell of a name right there. But 74 overall, probably not going to do too much for us. Tanner Dickinson. Nikita Alexandrov. That's actually not a bad take there. What's he? Doesn't look terrible. I wouldn't mind, because we are going to need guys for the AHL, but we'll go with Toropchenko because he was 6'6". So I love the big boys. Let's get him in the team. We need to get some toughness, some size up here in Quebec. We're going to be banging bodies. We're going to be banging men. It's going to be a big time show for the boys. Didn't really know where I was going with that. Let's see here, the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's looking a little dry here, so we'll just go ahead and grab this Jack Finley. He's got great eyebrows. Looks like he's had them done recently. Toronto, who do you have that we could steal from you? 40-year-old Mark Giordano. That'd be an interesting one to grab for some, maybe a little bit of trade bait, but I don't think his trade value would be very high. So let's go ahead and grab a defenseman for the AHL there. How are we doing on defense? 9 out of 9. Utah now, the formerly known Arizona Coyotes. I guess that's why they're still included in this, is because they aren't really an expansion team, even though it kind of feels like it with the vibe around them right now. Barrett Hayton wouldn't be bad. There's some good options here. I mean, for to build a young team, it's definitely. I mean, the well's not dry, is what I'll say. The well's not dry. What about goalies? Any young goalies that they have? No, nobody that I'm really interested in there. So let's go ahead and grab. Yeah, Soderstrom. Why not? Our defense is going to be absolutely stacked. We're going to have 80 overall defensemen in the AHL, so that's going to be pretty fun. Podkolzin's probably going to be the guy we take here. Jet Wu. One of the all-time names. Goalies, what do they have here? Ooh, Arthurs Silovas. That wouldn't be a bad snag, but we already have so many goalies. Medium starter. I'm going to take Podkolzin. We need wingers. I feel like we don't have enough right now. I know I have the thing at the bottom there. Yeah, 1 left wing, 7 right wing. So, I mean, hopefully we have some guys that can play both spots. But let's see. Who do we want to go with here? Another winger we could grab. Grigor Denisenko. very tan. He's been out in that Florida sun, or that Vegas sun, but looks like the Florida Panthers jersey there, so I'll assume he's getting his sun. Nicholas Haig wouldn't be a bad one for some trade bait, trade for some picks for next year. But let's go top 9. What's his playstyle? Sniper? Yeah, let's go for him. Why not? 2 more picks to go in our expansion draft. And guys, let me know, are you excited? I know we're here now for the early access. I'm excited. The game looks decent enough. I haven't played any gameplay yet, to be honest, but was just making this team pretty much and got right out there. But let's see, who else are we going to snag here? LaPerriere wouldn't be a bad shout. Connor McMichael, I've always been kind of a fan of him, but let's go with LaPerriere for a year younger. He could probably play in the AHL, which he's probably going to need to with how this team is stacking up right now. Vinny Hinola can't stay healthy, but he might be a decent option with injuries off. Who knows what his career could look like. Let's just take a look. How many goalies do we have? We have 4 goalies, so we should be fine. Yeah, no goalies here in Winnipeg, so let's go ahead. Where did he go? Vinny Hinola. There he is. Snag him up. Add another defenseman to the team. And boys, that is going to be our team. We'll take a quick look here at the list there. So that is who I grabbed from the expansion draft. Let me know, guys, if you are doing any expansion drafts, who you took, what this team looks like stacked up compared to yours. I think it's pretty solid. I think it's going to be able to win a couple games. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, if we're not going to be in a playoff spot or at least contending for 1 year one, then I'm going to probably trade a lot of these guys away because we don't need a ton of young players. We're going to get those through the draft because I am the draft god. It's going to be insane. Drafting and scouting looks the exact same as last year. I did leave chemistry on, so we'll see how that looks. We got the new look menus here, so let's see. Continue simming. Let's just see if there's anything else that pops up. No, doesn't look like it. And can I move my menu yet? Still loading? Okay. That's another thing I'm interested to see, the loading times. Like I said, I like the new menus just because it's easier to snap around on them, it seems like. But we'll see how that simulation time works out and if it's any faster. It should be faster since this is primarily, I think it's only a next-gen game. So going to be interesting to see as the year goes on, getting more into it and seeing what this is about. But guys, that's going to be into this one. Hope you enjoyed the expansion draft, the technically first draft on the channel. Next video, we're going to get the NHL entry draft, and hopefully we can find some absolute gemmies. But guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more NHL 25 content. Going to be coming at you hot and fast. That's going to be this one. Peace.